shove a cock right down your throat before I take a blade and slit your wrist. I'll play you just like a trumpet before your face will meet my fist. There ain't no testimonies from any Presbyterian or Jew that could save you from rotting in hell before I'm through with you. Don't bitch about a promise cause you're inadequately prepared. Your hair will stand and face will land on the gravel that once was sand. All punish and surge any sinister urge that charges the meter and induces the fever you thought would berate and not irritate. So go ahead mate, you're way too fucking late. It's amazing to think I'll challenge you odds. You think for a minute you could raise up a bar when the liquor pours out and you can't fire away. Challenge and rupture an erroneous state that messes your senses and quickens your pace, but your stamina fails and your death has no haste. How did we end up being stuck on the street with your skull all in pieces? I ain't packing heat. So what you should do is decipher a clue that is so clear to me but you never thought through. And whilst you were out there just holding your dick, maybe jerk it a little to solve our riddle. A sphinx and a monk and a priest and a killer all sat down for a glorious dinner, and it didn't take long. One by one they all died. So who killed the killer? Only you can decide. Make it quick, don't drag it out. Shove that gun right in your mouth. Don't dig a grave, just find a weight, and I'll drop you to the bottom of a lake. Forget the noose, I'll break your spine. Rip out those eyes and just go blind. Then go take a stroll through a busy intersection. By any means, kill yourself by misdirection. The arsenic was labeled as sugar-free sweetener for tea. The milk was filled with Novocaine, an enzyme of the brain. The chicken was not chicken, but it was mad cow filled with SARS. The salad was poison ivy, and the dressing came from Mars. The radiation was minute, it was the pathogens that made you shake. The microwaves made your sperm count drop, and your erections oh so fake. Go ahead, pop Viagra, those are estrogen and MDMA. Thank God you got your codeine, sip that syrup the Wheezy's way. Now time to just relax, kick up your feet and change the beat. And never a year you're frozen in beer, I'll shout in your ear till you cannot hear. Okay, I'm sorry, I will attempt to use my inside voice. Your suicide won't change a thing, but at least it was your choice. Are you getting what I'm getting at? Cause if you aren't, I'll grab the bat. At least the wood will give you slivers, and then titanium will give you shivers. Please wear your helmet, we must remember safety first. We wouldn't want your coffin to slide out of the back of a moving hearse. Make it quick, don't drag it out. Shove that gun right in your mouth. Don't dig a grave, just find a weight, and I'll drop you to the bottom of a lake. Forget the noose, I'll break your spine. Rip out those eyes and just go blind. Then go take a stroll through a busy intersection. By any means, kill yourself by misdirection. Remember how back in the 4th grade, you learned to swim and do your strokes? You always thought that people drowning was just a hoax. You heard a couple times that if you slip and fall, you may get hurt. You probably never thought that you'd be drowning in a pool of dirt. So choke on that, cut the slack. For a fact, you made a pact. An organ donor seems so pro bono, but removing your kidneys from the original owner, some roughenol and mescaline would have made the surgery not so rough. Being hung by your Achilles made you feel not so tough. At least you used the toilet. Oh, that's urine running down your chest. It's okay, I'll just use this acid to dry your skin the best. But wait, I thought you wanted me to sear your flesh. Make up your fucking mind. Maybe this gag could screw up the text. Now if I remove it, do you promise that we can still be friends? What do you mean I laced your knots with triple bends? Now wait a minute, you think this is malicious? I intend to kill. Please understand I do this not to breach your testimony and final will. Make it quick, don't drag it out. Shove that gun right in your mouth. Don't dig a grave, just find a weight, and I'll drop you to the bottom of a lake. Forget the noose, I'll break your spine. Rip out those eyes and just go blind. Then go take a stroll through a busy intersection. By any means, kill yourself by misdirection. Are you ready for your final judgment? Or do I let you do the honors? It makes no difference to me. I just want your suffering to end. I'm so glad that we are friends.